The problem is that everyone in this industry has been painted with the same brush of some of the worst actors that are out there, and it goes back to that point about this industry not behaving like the rest of healthcare. And the question is, what do you do about it? You're running a good program. You're not doing those things. You're not having marketers out there, paying for patients. And the question is, you need to be able to show that. So I'm seeing something fascinating happening the last this year, right? I've been doing this work for 20 plus years, and for the first time we're having the plans call us and say, we want to come on site at your client's facility, right? That never happened, right? We resolved these disputes over reimbursement back and forth with the health plans. They want to come and see that your program is actually operating in compliance, right? They want to see who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. The good news is that we've had a number of cases where we've had clients demonstrate how legitimate they were, and that resolved issues with plans. Right? I'm not justifying the bad behavior by the plans, but I'm saying when you show them that you are operating in compliance, that you are a good program, that does solve the problems. It doesn't solve the long-term problem of reimbursement going down, but it solves the problem of at least getting paid, of not having that spigot turned off. So I would urge you to think about compliance, right? That's part of what drove me to start the American Addiction Treatment Association. I think there is great advocacy work being done by AATA, by CCAP, and I do advocate for my clients, but I didn't come out to create another advocacy group. We were trying to develop compliant standards, right? Part of the problem is that if you don't have a standard, then what are you supposed to be compliant with? If nobody knows what's okay when it comes to waiving or discounting a copay, well, how do you show you're compliant, right? If nobody knows how much it's okay how do you pay a marketer, or how do you do any of this stuff? If there aren't any standards, then what can you be compliant with? And so that was my goal. It frustrated me that I had clients having to comply with different unclear standards and standards that were different from state to state, and we wanted to do something about that. So my goal was in creating AATA was to create an organization that would be on top of these compliance issues as they shift. And I'm very proud of the work we've been doing. It's a different thing. We're putting a lot of content out to sort of keep people abreast. And the challenge is that the standards keep changing, right? The reimbursement, I laid out for you what we're going to see next year, but it's going to change more and more. Every year is going to bring new changes, pressure on clinical, pressure on operational requirements, and pressure on reimbursement. And so that's where I'm focused.